Hey y'all, Janelle here. What it do? Coming to you on this December the 6th, honey. 2 days to the 25th. What? Your girl about to be good and old. Okay? But yes, here we are. We're in Miami, bitch. I'm coming to you to do my ninth month lockup date, even though I'm like 2, 3 weeks behind. I just retwisted my hair yesterday, of course, for Miami. You know, anytime you're going out of town, honey, you got to represent for your people. So I don't want to go nowhere looking rough, thinking that, and then I meet people and they think, well, them Atlanta girls. I did Bantu knots. I wanted to curl my hair because I wanted a loose curl. Howsoever, y'all know my profession. That's a real round the clock type of job. I just really didn't have time to do my hair this week, so I waited till yesterday and then last night. I damn sure didn't feel like putting no perm rods on nothing, honey. So I did Bantu knots. Um, I want you to notice, take note how thick my hair is. Hope y'all can see. My Bantu knots are like huge in comparison to what they used to be. My hair, 9 months. The only thing that's changed. Last time I did an update was what, 6 months? My 6 months, 6 month lock update. My hair has gotten increasingly thicker. Um, it's gotten thicker. It's just, I mean, I sat on the dryer for like 50 minutes. Yeah, 50 minutes last night. So I'm hoping that it's just about dry, if not completely dry. Um, what was I about to say? It's gotten thicker. They've gotten heavier. Obviously, they've gotten more girth. I just repeated the same thing 3 times. Yeah, I'm enjoying my hair a whole bunch. I like the fact that they're bigger. My Bantu knots are bigger or thicker, I guess. It creates a looser pattern because it's not wrapped around as many times. So I like that. But the only thing y'all see, sometimes I be so rough with my the only thing I dislike about the Bantu knots now with my hair getting thicker is those few ends, because they none of my ends have sealed at all. So it's getting hard to wrap those around the Bantu knot again at the very end. But I know the lighting sucks, but that washes me out. But yes, ma'am, Hunty. We are in Miami. I just got in today about 2 or 3 hours ago, so I done took my shower. I wore the Bantu knots because you know at some point you get to the point where you give no fuck about what nobody else say, what they say, their opinion, and that's where I am with life right now. I'm like, I'm gonna walk through the airport with my Bantu knots. I thought about taking them out, but I was like, no, for what? Yeah, I think they're all out now. That is it. And so now I'm just gonna actually, everything got to be under 4 ounces. So I'm gonna spray some the reconstructive elixir on my hands and just hit that number right there. Cause I usually after I'm finished, I'll go through with the elixir, but I didn't for whatever reason last night. I think I was just tired. So I'm just gonna separate them. Oh, your eyes still green, girl. But yes, I can't wait to show you guys the room. My mama told me you did it big. Um, Now I know y'all like, who you went with, girl? I told you I was going with the coolest person. Not even woman, but the coolest person I know. The person who got my back to the fullest. And that's Dolo. That's the kid. Ain't nobody fooling with the kid like I'm fooling with the kid. So here we are in Miami. Solo Dolo, kicking this shit. Like, I ain't stressing nothing. You gonna get to the point where you have to realize, okay, now do I make myself suffer simply because I don't have a man to go places with, or I don't have, friends to go places with? No, you spoil the shit out of yourself. So when you do get a man, you taking these trips and he thinking like, oh man, I'm special. You That's just normal to you. That's just your regular. Um, so I'm about to go get dressed. I'm gonna come back and show y'all what I got on too. I want it to be looser, but I don't know if I'll spritz it. Maybe I'll just wait till tomorrow when I get in the shower But you know, when you take your bantu nuts out, you just gotta shape them. But what else? If I just wanted to make this quick update, nothing else really has been going on with my hair. I am seeing some more budding as we progress in our lock journey. I do see shedding, not a lot, because you know your hair sheds a whole bunch, and I'm okay with the shedding that I have. Simply because it's like a few strands a day, and it doesn't stress me out. Like, it's a few strands of hair, they're gonna come out anyway. You know what I'm saying? I understand with locking, the hair just locks around itself. But you know, I don't mind the few strands of shedding that I have. The itching has subsided. That one went months ago. Oh, I do have one lock that I loosed out. This is not locked at all. This is just loose hair that I twisted. And the purpose for that is, you know how like you might switch up your lifestyle and do something different, but you still have that little piece of you that just would wonder what your hair would look like bone straight, what your hair would look like in a puff. You see somebody with a puff and you be like, ooh, beach. Like, their puff is everything. And then you have that, ooh, I wonder what my puff would look like. So this is that piece for me. This is that lifeline for when I feel like I just want to do something different to myself, to my hair. This is that piece. I'm really going to try to, my goal is to keep it unlocked. But, you know, eventually I'll probably, you know, forget about it and whatnot. But for right now, I did. I took it to loose like maybe 2 months ago. And so I just take it loose, unloose it out, comb it out, condition it, and throw the twist back in it. But I'm trying to not let it lock. Let me see if I can unloose that thing for you guys. Let's see, it's not locked at all. It's just hair that I took out. But this is the bantu nut. I look so washed out because I have on a little bit of foundation. My Dream Matte Mousse, my Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse. But yeah, honey, we about to go get dressed and go get some dinner, go eat good. I bought 2 books for the trip. I need to go find a motherfucking liquor store. Oh, what else? I've been getting how long you been locking. I'm still maybe about once a month maybe I may get, are those locks? Are you locking? And I hate all those dreads because that's a trick question. Because I want to be like, hell, fuck no, baby. I spend lots of time and attention and shampoo with this hair. So, no, these are not dreads. But I don't even want to go through all that. So, I'll just be like, you know, I've been having my locks for such and such. You know, I always call them locks so that way they'll catch my drift, hopefully. But I don't really fuss at people if they call them dreads. But I prefer locks. Don't call my shit dreads, okay? Because there's nothing dreadful about any of these. Okay. So let me just do a quick one around. This is 9 months lock. I'll be 10 months on the 21st. So, well, 9.5 months locked. Yeah, Pansy. And it still takes me about maybe about an hour and a half. Well, an hour and a half to 2 hours to twist my hair. I want to do a middle part one day. I don't know why. Like, I've never worn a middle part a day in my life. But for whatever reason with these locks, I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna wear a middle part one of these good old days. One of these good old days. Hope y'all can see. Um Also, my videos, child, the unthinkable happened the other day. The thing I've been trying to avoid that I kind of felt like one day was going to come. Little girl walk up to me. Miss Lady, I seen your videos on YouTube. I tell her, come here. What video you saw on YouTube? She said, you were talking about hair. I said, well, what I was talking about? What else I was talking about? She said, man, you were just talking about hair. I said, did you look at any more of them? No. You think if I found my motherfucking teacher on any social media, I wouldn't be going through all her shit? You hear me? So I was over here like, what? Y'all know my mouth so flat, and I go and I go and I go, and I'm so comfortable with y'all that I've like literally forgot that I am on the WWW, the World Wide Web. So I have to, you know what I'm saying, just kind of pull back and monitor what I say, because I mean, you know, I'm at the point now where, you know, these little girls trying to figure out who I am, trying to see if I'm somebody to look up to. And my whole thing is, yes, I am. I just got a potty mouth. That's it. So we're gonna work on that. But this is 9 months locks. I love them. And again, there's no ugly phase. If you're considering locking, baby, just go ahead and do that. Y'all see, I got on my vacation shirt. Mommy needs a vacation. Even though I'm not a mommy. Well, I have a puppy. So, yes, technically I am. But, if you're considering locking, just go ahead and do it. Because my whole thing is, I loosed out this one lock at 7 months or 6 months and it came out, fairly easy. My sister last year or earlier this year, she took out her locks. She had them for maybe 2 or 3 years. So if you decide that you don't want your locks, then pull back. I mean, you can also just comb them out. You see people all the time on YouTube. Google combing out locks. My whole thing is locks are permanent, but they are not permanent. They're semi-permanent. If you want them to be permanent, they will be. But if you don't want them to be, they won't be. Point blank, period. But more or less, I think even if you're considering if you're considering going natural, do that. If you don't do nothing else, do that. Okay, because them perms, they'll do nothing but eat your hair out, eat your brain cells. You don't need that. I'm not advocating. I mean, I see a good perm every blue moon, and I'd be like, ooh, bitch. Ooh, that's so healthy. You see some people with a healthy perm, but not a lot of people. Okay, but that's an oxymoron in itself, right? A healthy perm. But anyway, I don't even want to go there. I went there anyway. My bad. I'm gonna come back in just a moment and do a OOTD, honey, with the hair since the face is already on. What I'm gonna do with it anyway. But this is 9 months, you guys. I hope you like it. Hope you like it. I love you. I'll be right back.